Hey guys, happy Monday. So it is Monday, June 22nd, and it is a great week to sell real estate, right? So Jim Bass Group of Real Estate Teams with our weekly real estate update. So I just want to give you an update on Frederick County market, real estate market conditions, right? So inventory still remains at an all-time low, 40 some percent year over year inventory. So it continues to make it a great time to sell, right? Limited supply creates higher demand. And I think that coupled with new construction is starting to finally push up the pricing where we need it to be a true win. I do want to paint a picture. There's still a lot of confusion out there in the marketplace. A lot of people concerned about a recession, housing crash, things like that. Due to the pandemic, we are in a recession. Like a recession is defined as a significant decline in economic activity spread across the economy, normally visible in production, employment, and other indicators. So by definition, we're clearly in a recession. Everyone is affected by the pandemic, national shutdown, something we've never ever seen, and hopefully we'll never see again. But this is temporary, unlike a housing crash in 2008, right? The distinction, I believe housing will lead us out of the recession this year, right? It's the sixth largest GDP, gross domestic product, in the United States. It's an economic driver in regards to all the other businesses that are downstream from real estate, right? So I think the big thing, 2008, the distinction, the housing crash was led by the collapse of real estate market and more specifically financing. The three things I think we need to recognize in regards to the distinction between now versus 2008, right? Four major distinctions. First and foremost, families are sitting on a lot of equity, right? Most homes have more equity than they've ever had. I think a lot of that's due to the correction in interest rates. Everybody has literally refinanced probably 2 or 3 times, and so you're making huge equity gains, meaning you're buying down your principal month after month after month and paying much less on interest, which is an ultimate win. So you have a lot more equity in your home. As I mentioned, every time basically we have a tremendous shortage of housing inventory. So the distinction between now and 2008 was we had a gross overabundance, right? So major distinction. Irresponsible lending doesn't exist anymore, right? We don't have pay option arms. We don't have stated income. We don't have no doc loans. All the crazy things that really just took us out on the edge. And, unfortunately, that was huge contributing factors. People bought way more mortgage than they ever should have. Right. And then last but not least, the housing appreciation is not out of control, right? It's incremental growth, so it should not pull in any recessionary factors. So again, I think it's going to be a long-term play for us. I think it's great. Bottom line is a recession does not mean a housing crash. Gallup conducts a survey every year for the best long-term investments. They kind of historically all remain the same: real estate, stocks, savings, accounts, and gold, right? And for the seventh year in a row, real estate is number one. So we recognize purchase of real estate is the sole most important financial asset the average person has. Should be a great experience. 27-year licensed real estate career, our goal is to not only meet, but exceed your expectations during the course of a real estate transaction. We take a real estate consulting approach. What we mean by that is we see our responsibility and our role to provide you the information so that you can make an informed decision. So whether you guys are considering a purchase, buying up, basically 25% more home for the same payments you have now, same home for 20% less payment, be a refinance, give us a shout. I have an automated home valuation on our website, sellyourhometopdollar.com or jimbassgroup.com. Quick, down and dirty automated valuation. That's just a really rough automated value, right? That's far from an appraisal, far from a market analysis. If you guys are seriously considering a refinance or a purchase, just reach out, hit the automated valuation or add a note, and we'll be happy to make. We can still make it automated. We can still do it virtual, or if you really need a true value, we can do a walk through the house safely. So other than that, if you have any questions, give us a call. Jim Bass Group, Real Estate Teams, 301-695-0000, the easiest number in real estate. Broker is 301-695-3020. Other than that, let's make it a great week.